I'd like to say something about the man whom I've known since 1973. Matagal-tagal na rin po. High school pa ako. At kabyat lang, disclaimer, wala akong ikukwento patungkol sa kanyang kaso because we're not supposed to say anything about it. So I will make kwento about PRRD. Rudy or Digong or Mayor or PRRD. Sa totoo lang, ayaw niyang, he doesn't want to be called president. Kahit na naging presidente siya. At sinasabi niya, binubulungan niya sa kabila, huwag niyo na akong tawaging presidente. But there has to be a title that he has to be called. So sabi niya, mayor na lang. Kaya every time he is introduced, may mga protocol dyan. No? When he is introduced in an event, the highest government official in the room will introduce him. And he is always introduced as, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte. That is what he wants to be called, Mayor. Ganun po kasimple yung tao. Ganun din po kasimple yung unang-una kong nakita back in 1973. I'd like to share this a little bit on how I came to know him because when he first passed the bar in 1973, si Nanay Suling, yung mother niya, came to the law office of my father. Yung papa ko, abogado din. Ako, abogado din. Abogado ni Mayor ngayon. Pero si Nanay Suling came to see my father and asked if Mayor Rudy or Attorney Rudy then can work in the law firm of my father. So that's how I came to know him the first time. And he credited my father to be his mentor. Marami siyang kinakwento, hindi ko na sasabihin dito. Hangang-hanga siya sa papa ko. And I think that's life. It comes in full circle. That years after, when he became mayor, congressman, mayor again for a long time, and then eventually became president, baliktad yung mundo. Ako naman ang hangang-hanga sa kanyang ginawa. Hindi lang po sa siyudad ng Davao, kung hindi po sa buong bansa, at lalong-lalo na, more than 90% of our Filipinos working abroad, lalong-lalo na sa mga Pinoy na nagtatrabaho sa labas ng bansa. Palagi niyang sinasabi in small talks that we have together, ang iniisip niya, kayo, yung mga nagtatrabaho sa labas.
Yes. Duterte!
Duterte! Duterte! Duterte! Duterte!
Bring him home!
Bring him home! Bring him home!
Sensya na po.
We love you, attorney! We support you all the way!
Kasi hanggang ngayon, hindi pa tapos yung, hindi pa ubos. Naubos yung. I can only say that he does not deserve the treatment that he's getting now from this government. There has been a lot of characterization of the man. Marami silang masasabi sa tao. At lalong-lalo na sa mga kritiko, ang makikita lang nila yung isang bagay na hindi, yung isang bagay, patungkol dito ngayon, hindi ko na i-elaborate. Pero yung isang bagay na hindi pa nila makikita yung kumpletong kwento. Pero yung karamihan dyan, 90 to 90% of what this man is all about and what he did for the country, yan po ang hindi nakikita ng pagkaliit-liit na segment ng bansa. Kayo po, karamihan dito sa ngayon, at lalong-lalo na sa Pilipinas, mas nakikita nila yung kabuuan ng pagkatao ni Mayor Rudy. Kaya grabe, dagsaan ang ating paniniwala dagsaan yung pagmamahal sa tao. At pati ako, na nakilala ko siya for many years, hindi ako makapaniwala na nung March 28, we had the biggest global birthday celebration of one man. Thanks to you here and everyone else here. Akala ko nga mga 60 locations all across the world. Nabunyag na rin ng gobyerno, 240 locations across the world pala. Pero ang problema, ang binigay nila na numero, 60,000 lang. Pero sa Davao pa lang, which is the epicenter of the global birthday celebration of Tatay Digong, mahigit 300,000 na ang dumalo. At hindi rin sila nagpapahuli. Kagaya nung nakita ko sa video nung nakaraan na nag-birthday si Tatay Digong, nagle-lechon kay rito, ay doon din nagle-lechon na libre sa Davao. Pero hindi ka lang talaga kukulangin yung ilang lechon na nagpalibre dahil sa dami ng tao.